Oh, hi, everybody. I know it's been a couple weeks since we've been on here. It's just, we had a little heat wave and some personal problems going on. But thought I'd get back up here and you're getting all dirty, dummy. Get back on here and show you what's been going on in the garden. Well, the gardens. I was just down here getting this one bird feeder. I'm gonna clean them up. Show you the hosta's doing really good down here. Just gets a little bit morning sun, and then the big maple tree here shades it for the rest of the day. My white Delia is blooming pretty good. Get over here. Oh, that's just my bird feeder. I'm carrying there's a metal bird feeder. Right there is one of my passion vines. It's doing pretty good. This is the one that was quite small last year. It didn't get any blooms on it last year, so hopefully this year I'll get some blooms. My wisteria is really good. I forget what they're called. I'll have to look it up, tell you next time. All my irises are done blooming. I have to come down and deadhead some of my peonies. They got pretty much demolished in the rain. Look at this little grasshopper. Where'd you go? There he is. I don't know if I got him. Yeah, my peonies got pushed down in the rain. These are called Deptford Pink. First year they come up, they're just a little rosé of leaves. And then the second year they come up and it's all these little pink flowers all over the tops. There's a little grasshopper. Was you getting a drink? We'll let you go. This is one of 14 little elderberry pieces I put out this spring. They all seem to be doing pretty good. My yucca is going to bloom again this year. That peony really got smushed down. Flowers just don't like the rain. Got some wild daisies we let grow up. This is another wild strawberry patch. Here's another piece. That's my other, not that big one. That piece there is the other passion vine that we let grow over in this building last year. That's a mullein. But the passion vine come out all the way over to here. I'm going to have to dig that one up. Oh, there's some more pieces. I just didn't see them the other day. I'm going to have to dig them up and put them closer to the building. That might be one there too. Some Deptford Pink made its way up here. Where you see those little yellow pieces of material, that's some more of my elderberry pieces there. I planted that mimosa a couple years ago. It's doing pretty good. I put one of my elderberries there. I put one there. My husband laughed at me for all the elderberries I was planting out here. I told him, I said, hopefully they'd take off and I actually have some, we can make some elderberry cordials with the flowers. We can make some elderberry syrup. We can do all kinds of stuff with elderberries. Make jelly. Don't know what's up with you now. That's all my lemon balm. My mint's doing really good. I'm going to put down my birdhouse here. I got one of my birdhouses soaking in some bleach water there. Here's some more of that Deptford Pink. It took off really good. I guess it's just a weed, but I think it's pretty. That's some wild Let me think what that is. It's not phlox. I have to think. There's the lily blooming. These are some old irises I got come out here in deadhead. I got most of the irises deadheaded before the rains come, but didn't get to quite all of them. We're redoing our porch ceiling. My husband's gonna put up a new light. He painted all the trim out here white. I'm gonna paint the inside there blue later. I got white paint scraped over us everywhere. Here's my strawberry. Oh my goodness. There's my tomato plant that come up by itself. Can't see this froggy back here. We'll put him out front for now. My miniature rose bushes are gonna need deadheaded soon. There's a red and white one. I think that one's so pretty. Some of them need to be deadheaded. My clematis is just blooming like mad. See if I can get it all in frame. It went crazy. That pole, I had to put my bird feeder out in a clothesline for the hummingbirds so it wouldn't become on the porch when my husband was sanding it. These peonies all need to be cut back. I got to get out here and get my daffodil greens cut. Got everything supposed to be on the front porch is on the little pavilion out here right now. Looks like something he's eating my hellebore. Probably slugs. I got to get some diatomaceous earth and get out here and put it around it. My azalea is doing good. It didn't flower this year, but I think something ate the flower heads off. These are blooming. I think they're called Nigella. Flowers in the mist. These are the ones that came up outside the flower garden from last year. My columbine's done blooming. I have to cut them seed heads back. These here are going to be black-eyed Susans if they keep growing. Here's some poppies. I started from seed. I planted out here. My strawberry bush did bloom. I don't know if we'll get any of the fruits on it or not. It's not real strawberries. There's some catnip. Potatoes are doing good. You see my gooseberries. Not too bad. Got a weed stuck in it. This is a gooseberry I found up in the woods. Up there, I can't. Sun's in my eyeballs. Get over here to the side. Maybe you can see. That's one of my big elderberries back there. You can just see the tips of the white flowers. Not quite blooming yet. This is a wineberry I found along the hillside. I was lucky enough to get it just before the lawnmower people came up and mowed the hillside. Look like a red raspberry. They're a little bit sweeter. They got some thorns on them, but they're not as hard and prickly as a regular raspberry. I put it up here beside this dying peach tree. Here's another elderberry plant I put out here. I marked them all with the yellow strips of old shirt. Oh, this one even got a flower starting in it. That one's doing pretty good. Right there, that's a couple pieces of hawthorns I got on a drive. I went up to visit my daughter in Pittsburgh a couple years ago when she lived there. I stopped at the gas station. There's a hawthorn shrub, and I pulled some of the little berries off and brought them home and started them. That's a corkscrew willow right there. I got that from my grandmother's uncle's yard. Started pieces of them. Get out to it. Started pieces of them, and this is the one that took off the best. Hopefully it takes off good. Out here it's kind of wet next to the creek. Creek's just down there below these tree line. But this is what you find when they do flower arrangements, and they have that twisted piece of wood in it. It's usually this. My uncle grew quite a great big one outside their yard, down next to their creek, and he had all kinds of limbs saved from it. Follow me around. Boys are up in the woods, that's why you don't see the boys today. There I started 3 more. Well, I didn't start them here, I planted them here. There's 3 more elderberries. These are doing quite good too. This light green growth is all brand new from when I planted them out. But yeah, hoping to get all kinds of elderberry flowers and berries, and they're supposed to be kind of healthy for you. Get behind the dog cage here. There's potatoes still out there. Onions are doing good. Oh, missed my mugwort. I see ya. Mugwort's doing good. I've come out and picked on it quite often. Make myself some mugwort tea before bed. Helps me sleep. Got the reworm. There's 2 more elderberries. Look at that. We got blackberries. Got all kinds of blooms on them yet. Got some green berries. These are thornless my husband bought. So they get pretty good berries on them. I think my wormwood needs cut back. It looks like it's dying back a little bit. I hear somebody coming. There's a little baby cherry tomato. I don't know what these are. I think they might be eggplant. They come up by themselves. A little bit of basil coming up in the background there. There's some eggplant I actually bought from the local greenhouse. My butterfly weed. These are okra coming up. I have to separate them. I got another pot down there that's not have anything in it. Let me put some okra in that. These are a couple of my cucumbers. And there are 2 more eggplant. I didn't have room in the pot for them. One of my daylilies is blooming already. Over there in that long thing, there's a couple more cucumbers I got to put out somewhere. I had something eating that one. There's some more eggplant I bought. Hoping to get some eggplant this year. Usually don't do too good. But my lettuce is already bolting. We had a heat spell here in the 90s. May, and it's in the 90s. There's some tomato seeds I got from my mother's when I cleaned her apartment out. She had a little tiny pack, just said tomato seeds on it. So they're bigger tomatoes. I don't know if they're beefsteak or best boy or what, but planted them. My chives, I cut them back once already. This is where I'm going to put an egg, or not an eggplant. I'm going to put a okra or 2 in here. There's another bunch of poppies I'm going to try to start. Beetle on its back. Get off there. There. There's my other butterfly bush doing good. My blueberries. Look. Any day now. Some more of that Deptford pink. Oh, look. My strawberries turning red. You gonna get it? They're turning pink. I might turn you around so you get on that side there. That's a strawberry plant I put in there last winter, and then I put it in the basement to overwinter so it wouldn't die. You got any buds? Oh yeah, they got some flower buds down there. They'll get some flowers on them soon. Here's some more. This is some more black eye Susans I started in this pot, and here's some more poppies. I've made this little water feature to try to get some more insects and birds into the yard like we need them. Here's all my marigolds I got to plant out. Hopefully the slugs don't get to them. I think these are quite big. I'm going to plant them out soon. These are getting there. I think I counted there's 100 or something. And then this is still my batch of mixed up seeds that I didn't know what they were. I still don't know what this thing is. These are nasturtiums. Still got a few marigolds in there. I think they might be those Niger. I don't forget what they were. These are my little pine trees that I got at a local park. These are some of that strawberry tree I planted from seeds that come up. These are a wild passion vine. They used to tiny little flowers on them, but they're cute. Got tiny little fruits. Oh, I know what I forgot to show you. Come back this way. There's some calendula that come up from a couple years. I've got to put them deeper into the flower garden. I forgot to show you this. This is really cool. Look at these nice nasturtiums. They're variegated. They're cute. I gotta get them in the garden. There's another poppy coming up and some dill. I don't know how the poppy got in my dill, but I'm gonna have to move him. That's oregano and some sage. And this is what those, I can't think of words today. My brain's gone blank. Deptford pink, those pink flowers. That's what they look like the first year. They come up and they're just like that. And this is the second year growth. Deptford pink. I'm not sure what these are. I'll have to wait and see what blooms. I thought they might be some flowers from a couple years ago that I had planted over here, but I'm not sure. Borage. I don't think they're borage. We'll have to wait and see. Still haven't dug up my strawberry bed. I'm going to have to do that. Make an actual border around them. You can see my roses need to be deadheaded. I got some dead ones in here. I have to cut them out. Get out here and cut back my poor peonies that got rained down. The frost got some of our threadleaf maple there. But even after the frost, it did pretty good. Wouldn't believe that was about as big as a pencil when I brought it home. Got it at Walmart years ago. Okay. See this? I brought my oh, look, it's got buds on it. That's a gardenia. I'm trying to think how old it is. It's at least 7 years old. I just put it in a new pot this year. It bloomed for the first time for me last year. Oh, I've got quite a few buds on it. I'll have to maybe show you when it blooms. I gotta cut back my irises back here. I made some 3 pots out of these. These were some plants my husband bought his mom, and she had leftovers, so he brought these home for me, and I just put them all in a pot together. These were almost eaten up. You can see the lower leaves down here. It looked like something ate them. So these are plants I bought when we went to get the vegetables at the greenhouse. And this is a plant. It's a hibiscus I got. It's got some buds on it. It was blooming. I showed it to you before. I put that in a different pot. I actually had it in a bigger pot, and I was bringing it down the steps to sit down here by the side of the garage, and I dropped it and the pot broke. Luckily, the plant didn't break. I just put it in that pot. But that gets really pretty flowers on it. Okay, I think that's all. I've been on here quite a while. But I just wanted to update you on stuff. And some Nora Deptford pink come up and some daisies come up there on their own. Some daisies back there. These are going to be balloon flowers that come up through the vinca. And there's some sedum that come up through the vinca. I don't remember if that was a purple one or a white one, but I got one of each there. And I got some more daylilies. I think that's all for now. Just wanted to get back used to being on here. It is Friday. I missed like 2 weeks already, I think. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. I hear hummingbird. I've had a time of it, but I try to remember to post every week if I can remember. And things are doing okay. I mean, we had that heat wave, and then we had almost a solid week of rain, or if it didn't rain, it would look like it was going to rain. And there's some personal problems going on. Right now, it's so quiet here, just the birds are singing. I'm going to scrub up my bird feeders, let them dry in the sun, and put some fresh feed out for them. And then hopefully I can remember to make another video for you next week and talk to you again. Y'all take care of yourselves out there. Goodbye.